I'll be reacting to The Executioner and Her Way of Life, episode 4. I'll be watching it from High Dive's website, and now I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0 go. I love the boom sound. It always makes episodes feel a bit more grandiose before they start. Thankfully, though, our girls were able to deal with this situation pretty well. I do hope events like, I could see why she'd feel uneasy because considering the fact that Akari has these type of powers, if those powers would ever go in willy-nilly, it'd cause a lot of tragedy. But in saying that, I do hope we get to see more feats of Akari utilizing the powers for good, and so that maybe they can change their mind trying to assassinate Akari. Because she's such a sweetheart, I don't want to see her die. Oh, okay, so I guess I wasn't off the money there, because that's what I was thinking, that Akari was forced to utilize her abilities. Huh. It's pretty fucking cool, though. You know, if you have someone with that mindset, why don't you... She was struggling against that lady. I mean, I guess you could say it was more of a stalemate, but it's not like she had the upper hand against that princess either. I like how she's calling Akari. She's still calling her boobalicious. And due to that, she jinxed in her Akari, or should I say boobalicious, is going to utilize that ability probably a little bit more now. The thing is, she already used it to turn back time throughout the world, so I think that's a bit too late now. You know, I love that bit. Even though we already kind of had an idea that Akari was pretty much doing what she was doing to prevent other people from falling the same tragedy that fell on her in the first place. I do like the fact that this episode reaffirms that, because at the very least, it takes out any doubts as to her motivations for the series. So that was a nice little bit there. Now, in saying that, I think eventually, though, Amanda's going to see that lady that's silhouetted in her dream. She's going to see it that it's Akari, and maybe that's where she's going to hesitate in trying to get her executed. I mean, the reason why I say that is because Menu and Akari's been spending a good amount of time with each other. She rescued the lives of all of our ladies, so who knows? Hopefully that could cause our girl to change her mind, because I want to see Akari live, damn it. I do. That's definitely implying that Akari, I wonder who's that shaded off girl in the opening, though. Wherever that is, though, the character design looks like it kicks loads of ass. Oh. Huh. I wouldn't mind seeing Orwell get a little bit of action in future episodes, though. Or Flair. Oh, that's vile. And she looks like an absolute psycho when she says that. I'm not saying she's one, but she's making the face like one. Oh, so it's nice to see that the etheric connect didn't affect our girl from the get go. Then I thought for a second it didn't hurt her because she had to train for it. Hmm. Oh. Okay. It's finally nice to get to see more between the bond of these ladies here. Oh, and saying that, if I remember, I would have picked up the coins after they would have thrown up on the floor, you know? Because you know what to say, a penny earned is a penny saved. I mean, considering how much she lost, it actually does feel realistic that she wouldn't really feel anything. And I'm assuming they're all, killed by someone that was isekai from the other world. Oh. It's scary that it's sort of like that actually exists in that world. I like this. It's giving us further reason as to why they can't allow other worlders to actually live because it's just the risks are too fucking high. I mean, hey, I could see why she'd want to do that because best way of teaching someone is just to give them a big ass example of what could happen if everything went wrong. That's actually pretty smart. And this is nice. Actually, going to see the moment where Mino becomes the lady that she is today. At least when it comes to wanting to be an executioner. You know, you can't really call executioners villains, though. I mean, I guess you can call executioner villains because they kill someone before they do anything wrong. But here's the thing, though. They may do that, but you could ethically argue that they're thinking about the needs of the many versus needs of the few, and the executioners doing what they do because considering the other worlders can like destroy towns, cities with little effort and without control of their powers, I could see why some could call the executioners heroes, but also villains too, because again, there's that moral dilemma. Should you really be trying to get rid of someone that has the potential possibility of destroying other people? Because what if that person can, say, manage their powers for the sake of good? Then it'd be completely bad of killing off an individual. So that's why I understand both sides of the argument. Hmm. Okay. I like this world building. At least that explains why they can't just reverse isekai people that come into their world then. Because I've been wondering, why not just let the other worlders stay into their world and then just find a way of sending them back to the Earth? Well, this episode did a great job of answering that. And something I like here about this episode too, the exposition is so fucking natural because they were having it in a lecture scene where Flair was talking to a lot of other aspiring executioners. That's why I thought the writing for that bit was really damn good. Oh, fuck! Whoa! Mama. That girl seems like Mama. Oh. Oh, that's so fucking sweet. And it, because even though, yeah, she's talking about killing others, she's wanting to do that for the sake of others. That's why I think it's sweet. Oh, it kind of fucked up too in a way. Okay. Oh. Okay, then at least here, you know what I like about this bit here too? It prevents Mino from like feeling like a Mary Sue and Flair breaking down the pros and cons of Menu. That's actually pretty good writing there. Because most anime with a similar premise like this is just they're just prone of making their protagonist superly fucking overpowered, either giving them infinite energy supply, special bloodlines that make them the bestest ever, or shit like that, where it's like, I can't feel tension in these fights because the main character is like set for success and it's got the best bloodline ever. I like how they instantly established with our girl. No, that's not the case. She's even a bit below average. And the strength that she's got in the series, it establishes instantly that she's got to work for it. That's good writing right there. I really wish more isekai or reverse isekai or fantasy anime took the similar approach that this series is taking. Because it'd make anime in general way better. That explains why she has a lot of style in the, at least when she was first introduced anyway. Oh, that's fucking adorable. Ah. Oh. Gotta admit, the backgrounds kind of look pretty. It'd be funny if Akari eventually doesn't want to be sent back home. Because in this, you get that in some isekai anime, where some characters don't want to be sent home because they fall in love with the isekai world they're in, because their previous life was either boring or not fun enough, or just terrible in general. Ooh boy. Oh man, that's so cute. I just called it a day. Aw. Huh. That's a damn good question. Yeah, that's reasonable. And plus, a lot of people do have attachments to like ancient buildings or historical places. So even if they're built in certain areas, they'll tolerate a lot of shit. Oh, okay then. I wonder if she's got that specific. Oh, about dang time. I've been waiting to finally get to see Orwell in the flesh. Well, at least talking with current day Menu anyway. You know? Orwell's got her acting game on fucking point. Makes sense though, considering she's lived so long, she has a lot of experience in deceiving lots of otherworlders and executing them. That's what I like about Cardi though, when she gets so nervous and flustered like that and fumbles her words. I mean, considering the difficulties of the mission that she's in, hmm, she deserves at least a few benefits or boons. And now in Akari, she's probably gonna want to get involved, potentially. Oh, I swear the way she gets, oh, the way she does that thing with her cheeks, it's adorable. Oh, she wants to spend time with Menu in the last 2 days. That's probably why she slammed the door with authority. Is she really asking why? Yeah, exactly. How could you forget? She's got a point. But I mean, I understand Akari has priorities. But if she's gonna kill Manu, she should at the very least give her a good time for the next 2 days. Oh, oh well, that kind of. Oh man, these are fucking adorbs. But that's what I like, though. I love that little bit of selfishness in Akari there. It makes her a more memorable character. Ooh. I don't mind seeing how demons look like in the verse of this series. It's Momo should use any excuse to be with the Menu. I like how Momo's talking like an overprotective boyfriend. Or more like an overprotective girlfriend. Oh! And this one, she's my favorite character in the series. Smells like the ultimate. Oh. And I like the sounds of that because at the very least, this series seems like it's setting up an overarching plot at the very least. Oh. Hopefully she does repay the favor to Momo one of these days. Oh! Oh, that's fucking sweet. I'm liking the character development for Akari here. She acknowledges she was in the wrong, considering that our girl does have important work and she's apologizing. I love that maturity there. Hell yeah. Oh, cute. Aw. Whoa! Oh my. Hope she realized that she's in a birthday suit right now. Oh, but it could be worse. At least they're both ladies. All right, nice episode. Even though this episode wasn't jam-packed with massive amounts of action, I still liked it enough to where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to give this episode a 7 out of 10. I mean, here's why I like this episode that much, considering the fact that there was zero action. Reason why I thought this episode was pretty damn good was because we got more reinforcement as to why Manu is an executioner. We got to see that now she wasn't put into the executioner lifestyle. She freaking chose that shit. And I like that. It makes the actions that Manu takes in the series more interesting because in them showing you that she has a free will of choosing, it makes everything that she does feel like it has more weight. And it also establishes Manu as an independent-minded, cool woman, too. And something that I'm also loving about this episode, I like how it establishes the fact that Akari ain't some kind of prodigy. I mean, while yes, she's good when it comes to magic, her physical attributes aren't the greatest. And that's something I enjoy because so many animes are so tempted nowadays to be making their pro tag leads super duper overpowered, broken tanks that will never feel any tension. I know because I'm currently watching all the non-sequel, non-spin-off anime this season when it comes to fantasy, isekai, reverse isekai stuff. And that's how it usually goes down in most anime. And it's, oh, goodbye. Oh. Okay, with that title, it seems like she might actually pull the trigger and killing Akari, which, oh man, that'd be some sad shit. I still have hope that Akari's going to live, though, because it's like she's in the opening, and I think her abilities are going to allow her to find some way of surviving. But you never know with these kind of anime. But yeah, that's something I also appreciate about this episode. It makes sure that at the very least, Menno isn't overly broken. And I love how they even establish, again, the threat level of the Worlders. Just showing us the fact that one of them was able to, like, turn us from an area into fucking salt with the potential power destroying the world if it wasn't dealt with was a nice bit of world building there. How this episode also established that world builders, they caused a lot of devastation in the world in the past. Like, all this world building is like, okay, yeah. Even though it kind of sucks that Menu has to kill a lot of people that haven't done anything wrong, when the series starts sinking in that, well, she has to do it, because if she doesn't, the world could get fucked. Because a lot of people isekai into that world, they, at least to those out of the world, it's only cause chaos because they can't control their abilities, not because they want to. So that's why I really, really gravitated towards this episode, because it just made the motivation that Meno has significantly more stronger. So it also made the characters more realistic, because I do like the fact, seeing how Momo, she didn't have the mindset of killing people from the get-go. She was just a normal girl to begin with. So I like that. Hope we get to see more of a really, really young Momo in future episodes. I like the fact that this episode gives us more characterization for Flair, too. How she was a stern teacher. That was nice. And I love the fact that she talked, that bit where she was talking about style, that bit kind of made me smile, too. So it made her a more memorable character. Aside from that, I love the character development for Akari, how she wanted to be with Meno, but then afterwards, after getting pouty and angry, she realized that she was in the wrong because Meno's work is important. But then afterwards, I love that bit where Meno softens up a bit and she'll choose to spend time with Akari. So I love these bits of small character developments here and there. It makes the characters in the series feel really dynamic. And the voice acting was pretty damn good. And even though this episode didn't have action, JC staff, they actually still turned in the episode still. They could have literally phoned it in, had stills, had characters' mouths be obscured or covered up whenever they were talking. But no, they made sure that when there was training sequences, when you saw the girls using knives, they were actually animated pretty well. You had characters with nice-looking facial expressions. Like, this series is still well-produced, which is impressive, again, for a JC staff production, since I've been following all the non-sequel spin-off animes. Well, this will be my 9th season straight, if I can pull it off for a 9th season straight. But that now that I've been following anime for that long, I'm just shocked that to this, even to the 4th episode of the series, they're still trying this hard, and I appreciate that. So visually, the episode was really, really dang nice. The music utilized in this episode was good. And that's why, taking everything into consideration, I got to rate this episode an above average 7 out of 10 grade. And for those who are wondering, I'm definitely excited to see what they're going to be doing for the next episode, because at the very least, the next episode does look like it's going to finally get back to nice, high-stakes action again, which, whenever high-stakes action involves this series, sign me the hell up. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, everyone. Bye-bye.